Ladies and gents, this is going to be the final game between HellRaisers and Evil Corporation. The winner moves on to the upper bracket semi-finals. Wait, no, pretty sure it's just finals.
HellRaisers turn to bat.
Yep, they move on to the upper bracket finals while the loser drops down to face off against Mid or Feed in the coming days. So Evil Corp are going to pick up the Winter Wyvern as well as the Earthshaker. HellRaisers have the Ancient Apparition and Sand King.
10 seconds remaining.
But the band's HellRaisers taking out the Tiny as well as the Shadow Demon this time. Brewmaster going out. Evil Corp taking out the Night Stalker, the Visage as well as the Beastmaster. And quite honestly, the Winter Wyvern last match wasn't that impressive. I don't think it was her fault. I think the draft from Evil Corp just kind of nullified her because, like I say, it was 4 ranged heroes as HellRaisers takes out the Vengeful Spirit. Yeah, it was 4 ranged heroes, and anytime she dropped a Winter's Curse, there was nobody around the hero that she dropped it on. Or 9 times out of 10. There was nobody on the hero that she dropped it on, and there was just no effect on that, so it was basically a long stun that you couldn't do any damage on.
5 seconds remaining.
But, so it's going to be the Winter Wyvern and the Earthshaker this time. HellRaisers pick up the Ancient Apparition and the Sand King. And the Bat Rider is going to be the next ban out from Evil Corporation. So, HellRaisers, what are they going to pick up to respond to the Winter Wyvern and the Earthshaker? It's a good combination if the Winter Wyvern can get off a decent Winter's Curse with the Earthshaker being able to Echo Slam over the top of it. As Medusa is going to be the ban this time, so HellRaisers
turn to pick.
They do not want to be playing up against that Medusa again.
Dire team pick.
So it's going to be the Gyrocopter from the first match that HellRaisers used so successfully. And you don't have anything just yet to kind of tie all these ultimates together. Yeah, there's an Ice Blast, there's an Epicenter as well as the Gyrocopter's call down. But Evil Corp can just walk out of all that. Maybe they go for the Faceless Void to tie this all together, maybe even put the Sand King in the off lane, move maybe towards a Disruptor with that Static Storm Kinetic Field.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
As HellRaisers. Yeah, again, I do like either the Disruptor or the Faceless Void here. Faceless Void is a good, strong offlaner, you know, with the Time Lock being able to survive through. It's going to be the Omni Knight coming out for HellRaisers, so that looks like it's going to be a pos 3 Omni Knight. The Rage coming out from the Lifesteal is going to be able to deal with a lot of these heroes, though. It's only really the right-click damage coming out from the Gyrocopter that he's going to have to worry about once the Gyrocopter starts getting farmed.
5 seconds remaining.
An Evil Corp. Do they pick up the Storm now? They do need a delivery system for the Lifestealer.
HellRaisers turn to bat.
And it's going to be the Puck. Okay, so that's not a bad one. They get the Puck once again. The Lifestealer can infest inside the Puck, who either blinks or orbs into the fight. Lifesteal pops out, gobbles everybody up. And it goes well with the Winter Wyvern because you can set up either the Dream Coil into the Winter's Curse or vice versa for the Earthshaker to follow up as well. It does make it a lot easier to set up the Winter's Curse, actually, if you can set up a good Dream Coil, and then let the Winter Wyvern either Force Staff or Blink in, get that Winter's Curse off.
Ten seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
So they ban out the TA, who's a good hero. Kaiser was alright on her last match, like I say, by about 15 minutes in. What was it, 15-20 minutes in? She'd only had 1 kill, 1 assist, which you really want to see Templar Assassin getting up to the 7, 8, 9 kill mark around the 20-25 minutes.
5 seconds remaining.
But yeah, just not really able to hit that full potential as they pick up the Magnus. So that is the 5-man ultimate synergy combo coming out. Puck with the Dream Coil, you get the Magnus into the RP.
Choose your hero.
Puck Dream Coils everyone, and then Winter Wyvern throws out the Curse, and then when everyone's done killing each other in the Curse, Earthshaker comes through and slams you as Lifesteal pops out and just rah, kills everybody. So it's going to be quick picks this time. We've got Boxy on the Magnus, Sunmi on the Puck. It's going to be Flemmeister on the Lifestealer, Area on the Earthshaker, and Chowley on the Winter Wyvern. Meanwhile, on the side of HellRaisers, Jerry 4 picks up the Ancient Apparition, Milan on the Sand King. Pal picks up the Jarrow, 3-3 on the Omni, so it is going to be that off-lane Omni, and Kaiser on the Storm Spirit. And we start to oppose. So, hopefully this won't take too long. You know, maybe someone else just needs to use the toilet. And if we take a look at the items, once again, nobody on both teams opting for the smokes. As this is a nice little house drawn by the Sand King. I think the players have actually lost their mind. I think we've been going for so long that everybody on the side of HellRaisers has just kind of finally snapped. But this is going to be the last match between HellRaisers as well as eCorp, and quite honestly, I favour eCorp's draft. I think HellRaisers needed the Puck, or they needed the Magnus, or they needed a Faceless Void, Disrupted, something to tie all these ultimates together. I'm not saying OMG, they're definitely going to lose. I just think that it's going to be a lot harder to keep eCorp locked down in these ultimates, especially when you have Puck that can orb away, you've got the lifesteal that can jump inside somebody to escape. Earthshaker eventually gets like a Force Staff and a Blink, or maybe even a Shadow Blade. Winter Wyvern probably goes for the Force Staff, and Magnus can skewer away. There's a lot of nimbleness in eCorp, where they can duck and dive into fights. So I'm not 100% on HellRaiser's draft. And yeah, I think 3-3 and Kaiser have finally snapped. Yeah, okay, we're going to be getting ourselves underway. Everybody's good to go. As there is no smoke, but Ecorp, in fact, scratch out. Was there a smoke coming out? No, it was just, I don't know what he picked up off the courier there. It may have just been a salve. But once again, Ecorp wants to move themselves down. As 5 potentially find a kill here as well. So 3-3 rotates behind. Not got himself a ward, he's just going to be looking for the rune. As all 5 heroes E pressuring the bot rune.
"30 seconds to battle."
A wyvern's breath.
Yeah, they don't find anybody yet. They've got themselves a decent one. I think that actually blocks the camp just. If it had stopped waving, I'd be able to tell you. But it looks like they want to try and contest 3 out of the 4. Lifestealer does move himself up. J4 gives it the ping. In fact, Sanking pings it off as well. Milan throws out a bit of harass, but Lifestealer just carries on marching towards him. The Fissure comes out. It's going to be a block. Own me. Actually, going to be playing the offlane puck as Boxy moves in now on that. So Kaiser, I wonder how the trade's going to go. It does mean that Boxy could look for a quick blink. As top lane. Charlie is there. 3-3 is going to take a little bit of harass, trading it with Flan, but the Burrow Strike does come through. Lifestealer taking a lot of damage. He's not going to be completely burst down, but it was actually the repel it looks like Omni Knight went for first, just to help the runaway. So it's going to be a double lane bot. Coming up from area as well as Own Me on the puck. As well as the Earthshaker. Meanwhile, mid lane. Kaiser's not scared of coming up and throwing the harass onto Boxy, at least trying to farm the lane, get those denies off. But lane, the Fissure came out, was just a little bit off the mark. If someone had got caught on that side, potential first blood. But Boxy taking a lot of harass from the Storm Spirit. Meanwhile, top lane. The repel comes out, so Omni Knight not going to be slowed by the Arctic Burn. Area. Does he try and go for a Fissure through once Pal and J4 move themselves up?
Yes.
The chase is on against Charlie. Milan trying to get him down. He's got the Caustic Finale as well, so it's going to be a bit of harass coming out onto him. Milan probably not going to get this kill, especially if the Magnus rotates up now as well. But he is going to throw the Burrow Strike out, so Charlie getting pretty low. Magnus, is he going to go to help? Cold Embrace is going to be the picked up at level 2. But it looks like Milan, he's not going to be stopping. As mid lane, it's going to be another Boros Strike. Is nobody going to come up and help this poor Winter Wyvern? At least Milan's run out of mana now for the Boros Strike, but Charlie just walk away. Top lane, 3-3, going to be trading right clicks with Flenmeister. There's going to be the Purification as well. Winter Wyvern does get herself back to base safely. Mid lane, Earthshake is actually going to be chasing Sand King through the jungle now as well. Bishop comes up in 4. And I'm surprised the Magnus didn't rotate up. That could have been a first kill on Milan if he'd have stuck around with Charlie. And Magnus Earthshaker rotate for the kill. So the Repel comes out, not going to be slowed down by the Arctic Burn. Can Uri get the Fisher off up? Block him out. There's going to be the open wounds. There's a Purification. He's not got the mana for it though. Might have to use this Mango to use it. The Fisher comes out. One more right click. Charlie picks up the first blood. And now Milan needs to run himself away. No open wounds available. No Fisher. So it looks like Milan should just be able to get himself out.
I'll take your tribute.
Meanwhile, bot owned on 10 last hits to the 14 of the orb comes through. He doesn't jump to it though. And Gyrocopter picks up both runes. So the Repel once again, this is actually a good strat. It's costing him mana, but every time the Arctic Burn comes out, it's just a bit of a waste of time for Winter Wyvern, as the Repel comes out from 3-3. And he's got himself the Soul Ring now as well, so that's not even going to be a waste of mana. The Fish is going to be there. Needs to block, come round this. Is there going to be an open wounds Purification, but they could potentially look for the second kill onto the Omni Knight. Milan is there to help try and stop this as the Boros Strike comes through onto 2 heroes. There's not going to be any fault from the Omni Knights. He just needs to move himself back. But Area being body blocked, the Purification flies out with that Soul Ring, but now Flenmeister, is he going to go for the chase down as the Cold Embrace does come out onto the Winter Wyvern, saving herself. The Boros Strike and Caustic Finale should be enough. They may even find the kill on a Lifestealer now. HR chasing down, the TP comes in. There's going to be the Fisher, but 3-3. Needs to be careful. One right click does have the Purification, trying to save it for anybody that comes in close. Milan, Boros strikes through. This could be another kill as the open wiz comes through. Flenmeister right clicking down. There's going to be the Splinter Blast as well. J4 needs to run himself away. He just runs himself up, the Purification, but there's going to be the Rage saving his life. And Flenmeister picks up a kill onto J4. The Boxy, he's got the RP, no mana to use it, but it is available now at quick level 6. If we take a look, we're all starting to get up the levels. Yeah, everybody on at least level 3. Flenmeister, the open wounds are going to come into Milan, so it looks like Flenmeister should be able to get a bit of health back. There's going to be the Arctic Burn coming through as well. Storm Spirit gets himself up but doesn't have a vacuum, so Flenmeister just walked himself away. Is he going to be able to get away from this? It looks like not, as Case picks up that kill. And now Charlie caught out in no man's land as well. Courier's coming past. He's just going to go for the TP as the Courier tries to scout that out. Flenmeister coming in to try and contest the stack, but Case is still here. Top lane. Owen is putting the pressure onto Pal. So, if we take a look at the last hits, it's 21 to the 30 of the Gyrocopter. Area is down here. As in the mid box, he's coming in for the blocks. He's going towards a Mask of Madness as well, which I find a little bit strange. for a Magnus that wants to be casting spells, but he is the pro player. Top lane 4-3. 7 minutes in. Is this going to be the first RP of the game? Just waiting for the Fisher. It's being baited out. J4. There's going to be a cooldown coming through as well. Just going to RP for the Ancient Apparition. Skewers him back now. One more right click. Finds the kill. But Sanking's down here. The Rocket Barrage comes through and Pal finds a return kill onto area. Now Owen needs to run himself away. The silence comes out, but Milan can keep chasing. He's got himself a Burrow Strike if he wants to use it. There's the Orbs. The Burrow Strike's not going to be on the mark, and Puck gets himself a TP out at least.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So item-wise, it looks like Boxy still wants that Mask of Madness. I guess just for the right clicks after the RP skewer everything combo. We are top lane, 3-3. He's got himself the level 6, so he's got the Guardian Angel now. Repel once again, but Flemmeister just wants to keep right clicking him down. What's been delivered? It's actually going to be the phase boot, so he can keep chasing if he wants. The Purification is going to come out. And there's going to be the Infest coming out from the Lifestealer. Meanwhile, back lines. Storm, where's he going to go? He's going to go up for Charlie. The right clicks come out, and now Lifestealer is just going to try and rage TP his way away. And I don't think there's enough damage to follow that up. So 6-4. HellRaisers already wanted to put the pressure onto the tier 1 tower top. Lifestealer going to be finding it hard to farm if this tier 1 does go down. Milan rotates through the back just to get a Burrow Strike off if Lifestealer tries to come in. But this does open the lane up for the push onto the mid. From Boxy, Area, and Own Me.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So the defense going to come through from the Omni Knight now. At least one hero down here to defend this. Gyrocopter's down here as well for the farm. What's the tier 1 tower looking like? It's only got about 600 worth of damages. Len
Stupendous.
moves himself back behind. It is Milan as well as Kaiser. They may go for the jump onto Charlie. Kaiser not actually going to bother with the dive.
The time.
And this ward's spotted out, so Charlie knows not to come too far forward. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, they may find a pick off. The Fisher comes through, blocking the Gyrocopter, and there's going to be the big Dream Coil as well. Skewer trying to break that Dream Coil, but it's not going to be enough. Now the cooldown comes, as well as J4. He's only level 5, so no Ice Blast just yet. And actually, that's something that I've only just realised is a good combination. You drop the Dream Coil with the Skewer, and skewer everybody out of the Dream Coil for extra stun time and extra damage.
Purification.
3-3 just loves throwing out the Purification and messing with Flemmeister. Pal going to be moving up. Milan's already there. The Flat Cannon is going to be firing off as well. Meanwhile, top lane. Kaiser, what's he going to do here? He's kind of abandoned the mid.
A wyvern.
3-3. Ice Blast is going to be the Flemmeister could be hit from this in the Purification. 3-3 that secures the kill. And J4 just gives it the okay.
Where's my pension?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
It's okay, so gets himself the bottle. He's got the Kaya as well, building towards the Bloodstone.
Dire's top tower has been denied.
Does he want to make a dive? He's got to point into the vortex, so this could be a big dive if he wants to go for it. Fisher does come out though before he can make his mind up. As Wyvern did get the deny on the tower on the top lane. 3-3, just going to carry on pushing in. 7-4. Charlie is level 6 now, so does have that Winter's Curse. And with 3 melee heroes... Excuse me, 2 melee heroes on the side of HR, it might be a little better. Gyro counts as a melee hero. His range isn't that big until he gets to Dragon Lance. Milan goes in, misses the Burrow Strike, but there is going to be the dive. Kaiser comes in, Ice Blast. Is he going to be able to get him away from this? I think with the Vortex, Kaiser picks himself up another kill.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So net worth, gonna go for a dive on the mid lane maybe. 3-3 is rotating in. There's gonna be the dive from Kaiser. The Fisher misses off. The Vortex comes through. The Purification.
Blow the man down.
And now Kaiser's dominating.
Dire's
So
bottom
90
tower
gold a
is
minute
under
picked up by 3-3. Gonna help him to get towards his items. The Burrow comes in from behind. There's gonna be another snowball dive. Is there gonna be a skewer back? But with the epicenter, Boxy could go down. Just needs to drop himself. The Ice Blast comes through. So that is gonna be a dead Magnus. And now the chase is on. The Purification. 3-3, 11-5, 13 minutes in.
tower has fallen. Dire's middle
So
tower
HellRaisers,
is
he
under
loses himself a
attack.
Sand King. But they take 2 cores in the process.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
11-5.
Be well.
And the Purification. Flint just taking the brunt of these Purifiers. Level 4.
Double damage.
The 300-ish damage, and the DD picked up by the Winter Wyvern before the Storm can get to it. That would have been a nightmare for E-Corp. So Kaiser. I'll say, yeah, he's gone for the Power Treads again. So this seems to be the Storm build at the moment. You go for the Kaya after the Power Treads into the Bloodstone. And Magnus, because he's gone for the Mask of Madness, doesn't have the Blink or even the Shadow Blade to try and look for a good invade RP.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Cockney, I'm insulted, William.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Where's the cooldown? Gonna be using the cooldown on the creep wave just to clear it up. So 11-5, 4k net worth. Boxy going towards the Shadow Blade. He's gonna have it pretty soon with the right clicks coming out. With the Empower on the lifesteal, he does have the bonus damage, which means he can farm pretty quickly with this armlet. But it doesn't look like HR want to give E-Corp any time to farm up,
Radiant's bottom tower is under
as he
attack.
just start to put the pressure onto the tier 2 tower.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Top lane, there's going to be the blink forward, the silence onto the Omni Knight, and it looks like this is going to be the first killer of the game. The Winter's Curse come through on the backlines as well, but it's only going to be just locking down the AJ4. Is he going to throw out the Ice Blast? Should be able to throw that out and get himself, well, not a kill, but a little bit of harass.
Yes.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So now Pal TP's himself down to the bot lane. He's got himself the Mask of Madness. He's going towards the Sanjin Yasha. Not actually going to go for that Dragon Lance.
Radiant are scanning.
The top lane, they could go for a fight. Lifesteal just outside of the scan range. When the pings come, Kaiser going to be diving himself forward with the repel on him, so you can try and look for the kill. He does find area, but the blink comes up from the Earthshaker. He's going to be able to get himself away, and that's not how you want to show off your blink dagger. But at least he has one now.
Illusion.
Epicenter being channeled. He's going to go for the blink forwards, but Flen backs himself behind the tier 2 tower. And there's nothing Milan could really do about that. Could have gone for the Burrow Strike, but he would have put himself in a whole heap of trouble.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
So Milan, he's got the Blink Dagger. He could go for the Burrow Strike as well. Could be a big play if they can find the lifesteal. The smoke is going to come out though from Charlie as well as area. And the TP comes down to the bottom lane. It looks like they want to try and find the Gyrocopter.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Pal in the jungle. Who are they going to be able to find here? Smoke's still going. Earthshaker Kaiser's there. There's going to be a big Echo Slam with the Infest as well. And Storm Spirit didn't even get a chance to zip away from that. Meanwhile, bot lane, Pal does use the cooldown just to farm the creeps up once again. Going straight towards the butterfly. Needs to hide himself away because there is 4 here. He's TPing. Yeah, just TPs himself away. Boxy, the Winter's Curse is going to come out, dragging Milan back. But now the drums are popped. Milan goes for the chase. He's going to be able to blink in, gets the Burrow Strike as well. The Ice Blast comes through, but Milan going to be able to find the kill onto Boxy first. Charlie now being chased down. The right click's going to be there. And with that degen aura, even the Cold Embrace shouldn't be enough once the Purification comes offline.
Enjoy your nap.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
J4's going to pop himself a clarity, not going all the way back, not risking using the shrine just for mana. But Puck is down here, and there's a lifesteal inside. The silence comes out, the orb as well. Are they going to be able to chase down and take down the AA? Meanwhile, back in the lane, it looks like Uriah could go down to Kaiser. Blink forward, the Burrow Strike's just going to be a little bit off the mark. Owned, not going to be able to up away just yet. Kaiser, is he going to follow up the silence so he can't zip zap just yet?
My pension.
Regeneration.
So 14 to 9, 20 minutes in, 3k net worth advantage going the way of HellRaisers.
Radiant are scanning.
Radiant scan, there's going to be a blink, but they just can't get there in time. And Ice Blast comes through. Zaya just tries to farm up some creeps, I guess, with that ult. Milan got the epicenter. They could look for a team fight, maybe try and take a tier 2 tower, put the pressure on, force E-Cup to try and make a mistake, but it looks like as far as ganks go, Flammeister and Uriah, they got that part of the game covered.
Fun begin.
So Charlie, what's he got himself? He's got himself the Soul Ring, the Mana Boots. Earthshaker going towards the Shadowblade as Puck pushes down the bot lane. The tier 2 tower being pressured by Omi. Going towards that Lincoln as well. So Omi, what's he going to do? Is he just going to carry on pushing out the bot lane? He does have the escapes, but it does leave his team a little bit open. Top lane, are they going to try and make a move? Uriah just blinks himself away. Lifesteal is still inside, maybe trying to bait Kaiser onto him. Kaiser's going to dive. He actually goes onto the Earthshaker as well. The Infest is going to come out and he just backs himself up here. That was what they were waiting for, maybe just trying to get the Lifestealer outside of the Earthshaker. As Puck takes a tier 2 tower, he's got himself a TP. He could TP to the shrine if they want to try and fight this.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So HR, it's kind of a make a decision time. And it looks like they're just going to back themselves away. Top lane, Milan. What's he gonna do? All one is lonesome. There's no support, so I guess he's maybe just trying to push out the lane. But with Uriah here, as well as the Winter Wyvern, oh, with the Ice Blast, he might go for the Epis. Or he might just stand there. Sandstorm up his box. He does secure a kill onto Kaiser. Now, this is going to be the play. Milan go for the TP out. Is there anything to stop this? The Dream Coil goes, but it's going to be a waste as Milan barely gets himself out. So lifesteal, he's got himself... Well, he's got himself the Desolator coming out now on the Courier. As well as the Armlet, the Echo Saber as well. Going to be a decent amount of fight. (14 to 10), 23 minutes in. Flen gets bored of sitting inside the Earthshaker, so he does just come outside of the infestation. But HR are going to be going towards Roshan. I don't think... Ecop don't have any vision of this, so this could be a sneaky Rosh. Top tower's being pressured. Kaiser does come up to defend it. (3-3) in Milan, sitting guard. Just in case anybody tries to come in, it's going to be Kaiser that picks up the Aegis.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So, on the bot lane, the pressure is coming in. He's just going to hide himself there. Kaiser walks himself up. This could be big if they find it. Uri's taking a little bit of damage from it. Just let Kaiser go. Maybe not the target they were looking for.
Middle tower is under attack.
Kaiser's going to see the Earthshaker. They're going to make a dive. Ice Blast comes through the TP. Do they have any way of cancelling this? Rage should keep him alive. Yeah. Nothing that HellRaisers could do to secure that kill. Fisher, Dust is going to be used to. They are going to be able to see the Earthshaker now. This should be a decent pickoff. Goes for the TP, but the Vortex does come out, and now Kaiser. 10 charges on the Bloodstone. Net worth wise, 14k going the way of the Gyrocopter, 13k the way of the Stone Spirit, and Boxy's got himself not actually going to go for the Blink, just going to go for the Shadowblade Echo Saber. Maybe relying on the Puck to get a good Dream Coil, or the Winter Wyvern to get a good Winter's Curse to be able to lock the teams down with the follow up on the RP. E4, you've just got Roshan.
I'm getting a second prize.
Okay, he's just going to get up, but there's going to be the Shadowblade.
Radiant's top tower.
You are mid lane. Burst Strike does come through. There's a Sandstorm as well, but Flemmeister just walks himself away. Owned carries on pushing down this tier 2. He's nearly got himself the Lincoln Sphere. And actually talking about the beginning of the game, about how they need lockdown, Kaiser could go for the Aghanim Scepter. It's an AoE Vortex as he jumps himself up. There's going to be the Earthshaker, and the Fisher comes through. Actually hits onto Milan, but now there's going to be a skewer. The Burrow Strike does come through as well. Magnus is revealed, and it looks like the Echo Slam saves his life so far. And it's going to be an RP dragging back the two heroes. This is going to be a skewer. Any follow-up from this? Purification, Guardian's Angel, Ice Blast. He walks himself back into it, and J4 does secure the kill, and now the Dream calls up. Flemmeister trying to do what he can. It looks like they are going to be able to pick up at least Milan. With Veil back, there's going to be the Winter's Curse. They take down two heroes as the Aegis is popped. But it's going to be 3 heroes down, and it looks like HR is not done just yet.
Dire's middle tower is under
Wyvern does buy back, the fortification is going to come up, but it's going to be no Puck, no Magnus for the next 40 or so seconds. So with Pal using the butterfly, the open wounds do come out, the purification is going to be there as well, the repel, and Flemmeister just being right click down, the call down does come as well. And Pal wants a Rax. Kaiser zip-zapping himself around. It's going to be the homing missile onto the Earthshaker now as well. It looks like they are going to be able to get themselves at least a melee Rax. Kaiser is going to be able to get himself away now. Fisher? Oof. Nearly. But, not quite.
Over here now.
So now as far as items go,
Dire are scanning.
Boxy nearly got himself the BKB, Flemmeister going towards the MKB, Bloodstone, Orchid, Kaya on Kaiser, the Kaiser Kaya. But yeah, Owen still doesn't have that Lincoln Sphere. I think she went back for the Boots of Travel and the Blink, but still, had that queued up since the beginning of the game. And now, the tier 2 are going to be pressured. HellRaisers, they want to be ending this pretty soon, maybe within the next 15 minutes or so. As the tier 2 tower on the top are going to be pressured in by Pal.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And
Radiant's middle
not quite
tower
sure
is
if
under attack.
Ecop are going to come back and defend this, as the Skadi now comes out from the gyrocopter.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Oh, this is big. Milan waiting for the defense on the high ground so he can get himself a good epicenter.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So Boxy in the Shadow Blade, he is going to be revealed in a quick sec to the ward. They see him, but they don't know where the Lifestealer is. The right clicks are. They've got to know there's a ward around there somewhere. The right clicks do come out. The Sentry, Epicenter being channeled. Is he going to go for the Blink? There's going to be the call down as well. The Lifestealer does infest. Kaiser may go down with that RP. He's being kept alive slightly, but it is going to be the kill. And now it's going to be the turnaround for Recop. Are they going to be able to find anything else from this? Fisher. Looks like Omni Knight may go down. There's going to be the 4-staff. He's got the Blink up as well. Blinks himself out just as the Blink from the Earthshaker goes with the Enchant Totem. Milan. No way he gets out of this. No way. Blinks himself into the trees. Go for the TP. Is there any lockdown? Okay. See it to be believed. Milan gets himself away. But all that matters, the range rack stands. As HellRaisers couldn't force it in. Bot lane. Kaiser sees the Puck. Does he make a move for this with the rest of the creeps around? He does go for it, and Puck gonna orb away. So this is the final game of a best of 3. Winner goes on to face Team Singularity. Area blinks himself away from Milan as well as Kaiser. He's got the Lifestealer inside him. Maybe going to use it as a bait as Milan does blink forward. There's going to be the dust coming out, so they are going to be able to find at least, but there's going to be the Winter's Curse coming out. An area with the Enchant Totem. The follow-up coming through from Pal. They take down the Earthshaker, and now they may even be able to take down the Lifestealer. So Lifestealer, the only one with buyback. 48 seconds on the Winter Wyvern, 43 seconds on the Earthshaker. And that Glimmer Cape, not enough to get the Earthshaker away. Lifestealer does buy back.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
But Pal's not bothered, he wants to carry on pushing. The cooldown comes through to deal with this creep wave, and now the flat cannon as well. Boxy forced back. And it looks like they want to make a dive. There's an infest inside him, but they may be able to take down at least Boxy. The BKB comes out. It's going to be an RP onto the Gyrocopter, but everyone rotating in. The Skewer comes out as well. The heals. Is there anything? Gyrocopter's going to be taken down, but the Epicenter does come through. BKB's onto Boxy. Burrow Strike onto 2 heroes. They may be able to take him down in 3-3. Does get the last bit of damage with the Sandstorm from Milan. And now Flemmaster, he did buy back, so he needs to run himself away as the Earthshaker is going to TP in. He's got himself the Echo Slam, I do believe. Blinks himself forward. There's going to be the Fisher. Walks himself up. The Burrow Strike does come through. Cancelling that off. He needs to carry on walking himself up if he wants to get a good Echo Slam. And Milan's just going to get the TP away. No way Ogun can deal with this. So on Midnight with the Infest, 3-3 trying to run himself away. Roche up in a minute and a half.
Dire are scanning.
What HellRaisers could do with finding the kill. Puck goes the wrong way. Yeah, HellRaisers, if they find a kill onto the Lifestealer, probably could get another set of racks. Storm Spirit, he's only got 8 Bloodstone charges going towards the Shiva's Guard now as well. It's a tough life for those Bloodstone users. And it is only 39 seconds before Roche comes back up. So HPR could look for that and maybe look for a second lane, but E-Cup won't give it up easy. As Puck going towards the Dagon Charlie, he's got himself the Glimmer Cape building towards the Blink. Magnus did actually go back for the Blink as well. So how many is that? Is that 3 Blinks? It's going to be 4 by the time Charlie's done. Lifestealer may as well go for a Blink to complete the set. Sounds sensible to me. Sand King does have the gem. And they know Roche is back up. J4 scouts it out. So HR may move back into the pit. Give the Aegis over to Storm and make another play. Sand King has 3.5k net worth. The Dire are going to smoke, but Milan could break this. Yet smoke's going to be broken for Milan. And now, I guess HellRaisers, they just look for the range racks in the mid lane. E-Corp want to come for the wraparound. Is there another smoke on the courier? Nope. Puck gonna see the Storm. This could be a decent kill if they can find it. The Orchid is on the Storm, but Puck just walks himself away.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
3-3 J4. Looking to push the mid lane in with Pal. As far as the net worth goes, Pal is on 24k. Got the AC, which is going to be great for just fighting, pure fight potential. Got himself a Sanjin Yasha as well. Again, everything just stacking up on the Gyrocopter. Really getting him up there. The BKB coming out for Kaiser now as well. He's going to be able to get that a little bit later on, but for now, the Aegis will be able to...
Dire are scanning.
I hear an RP. Are they going to go for this fight? There's going to be a big skewer. Pal may go down. There's going to be the open wounds as well. Kaiser trying to do whatever he can in the back lines. BKB popped by Boxy. Going to be a call down, but there's going to be the BKB up, so it's not going to be doing a lot of damage. Ice Blast does come through. Flen moves himself away, but the right click's coming out from Pal. Should be able to take down the lifestealer, and now Boxy onto the high ground. Looks like he's going to be taken down now as well. Kaiser, even with the Shadow Blade, it might not be enough. The reveal does come out. And it's going to be 2 heroes down. Lifestealer doesn't have the buyback. He's already used it. It's down for 2 minutes and a half.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant are scanning.
Chow, is this actual good game? E-Cop are just going to call it a good game. 25 to 15, 38 minutes in. Even though Area gets off an alright Fisher into the Echo Slam. So that is going to be the third game of the match, with HellRaisers picking up the third game and the second win to move on to play up against Team Singularity pretty sure tomorrow. Yep, it's going to be tomorrow at about 7 o'clock GMT. Meanwhile, unfortunately, E-Cub do drop down to face up against Middle Feed, which will be happening tomorrow at 4 PM GMT. So 2 more matches. I'll be casting some of the WSG in the morning from about 9 o'clock GMT till about 3 o'clock GMT if you want to tune in for that. But I know Mike is going to be doing some NA Dota over on Beyond the Summit 3, so go give that a look. But for now, I'm going to call it a night. Hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow. So again, go check out the NA Dota Beyond the Summit 3. And for now, I'm going to say goodbye.